Welcome to my channel. In this class, we're going to incorporate a small ball into the Pilates original repertoire. So let's start off lying on our backs. Have your legs however feels most comfortable, and we'll place the ball on the stomach, just underneath the navel, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhaling, gently press down with your hands onto the ball to feel the stomach really sinking down towards the floor. And we'll breathe on 5. So the air goes in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in. And out. Let's do that twice more. Breathe in. And out. Stomach sinks. One more time. Breath in. Fill the lungs. And then squeeze all the old air out of your lungs. Just stay for a moment. So we're going to place the ball in between the shoulders, bend your knees if you haven't already done so, and place the hands behind the head. As you inhale, open the elbows and the chest, take the head back, and then exhale, drawing the stomach in, lifting the head and shoulders up, making sure there's lots of space in between the ears and the shoulders. So keep going. If you need to adjust the ball a little bit further up or down, make sure it feels really comfortable. And on each exhale, drawing the stomach in and up, lengthening the spine. So again on 5, breathe in. And breathe out. 2 more just like that. Breathe in. And out, creating more length each time. Last time. Back. This time we're just going to stay here for a moment, maybe even move a little bit from side to side to open the chest before we get into the hundreds. Okay, so we're going to start off placing the feet on the ball, stretch the legs out. Reach the arms up and back. Inhale, and then to exhale, lift the head and shoulders up, lengthen the fingertips and the toes, and we'll start pumping. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Breathe out. Stomach draws in. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just twice more like that. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay for a moment, creating more length through the fingertips, through the toes. Calming back. So you can choose to do that one more time, or if you'd like to make it a little bit more challenging, we're going to bring the ball and squeeze it in between the ankles. Inhale, as you lift the head and shoulders up, lengthen, lift the legs up, and breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, squeeze the ball. 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 30 more. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. Fill your lungs and exhale. Empty them. One more time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there. And relax. Let's roll up. Lift the head and shoulders up. Coming up vertebra by vertebra. Take the ball on the legs, maybe over the toes if you can reach, and just give yourselves a stretch, relax neck and the face and the shoulders. And to begin the roll up, we'll put the ball right on the sacrum. Roll back, reach the fingertips forwards. We're going to take 5 little bounces, putting the stomach in. 2, 3, 4. Pull it in. 5. Come up. Let's take the ball a little bit further away, rounding the spine, and again little bounces. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up a little bit further up. Bounce. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up. The last one's going to be in between the shoulders again. And in. 2, breathing in and out for 5. Reaching the arms all the way back. And let's take a roll up from here. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders up. As you exhale, draw the stomach in, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. And again, let's take the ball over the legs, maybe over the feet. Stretching over. And then we'll do the roll up with the hands squeezing into the ball. So inhale, to exhale, squeeze, rolling down vertebra by vertebra, reaching the arms up and back, rolling up. Squeeze the ball, squeeze inside thighs together, finding the midline, and stretch over. And squeeze the ball with control, rolling down vertebra by vertebra, reaching the arms up and back. Inhale and exhale, squeeze into the midline, stretch it over. Still one more time. Just like that. Rolling up. And then last time we'll go halfway back as if the ball is still there. And we're going to take little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5. Going back a little bit more. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more position. Almost all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then rolling all the way back. Let's take the ball, lift the hips, and place it underneath the sacrum. Let's take a moment to make sure it's properly adjusted. And breathe. And then bring the knees in towards your chest. So again, if you feel it's too far out, you might want to put it back in towards you. And then we're going to take the legs overhead and just hold on wherever feels best. If you're pretty flexible, it might feel good to hold on to your toes. Just breathe into that so we're preparing for the rollover. Giving the whole back body a good stretch. Bring your hands to the mat. Make sure this is your stability, so good, firm pressing into the mat. Bring the legs in, open them and circle them away, going down as far as you feel you can control. Legs towards you, open, circle away. Let's do it one more time in that direction, and then change. So how far down you take your legs is really up to how strong your center is to control the legs down. Only going as far as you feel you have absolute control. Let's do one more time. And then just give yourself another little stretch. Bring your legs back down. Lift your hips back up. And now we're going to do the rollover with the ball in between the ankles. So squeeze to connect to the center. Take the legs overhead. Stay for a moment. Squeeze with your legs into the ball, slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra. And then again, bringing the legs down as far as you feel you can control with your center. And again, legs overhead, parallel to the floor. Long legs, long arms, squeeze. Draw the stomach in, roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Sweep the legs down, draw the stomach in. Let's take that twice more. Overhead. Squeeze, roll down. Legs forwards, one last time. Stay. On the exhale, squeeze, stomach in, press the hands firmly into the mat and slowly rolling down. We're going to take the ball, and hook it behind the right knee and stretch the left leg out. And let's start the leg circles in this position, just circling the leg in the hip socket, engaging the center to keep everything else nice and still. And changing the direction of the circle. Really oiling up the joint for the full leg circles that we'll do in a minute. You're going to stretch that leg up, roll the ball up, and use the ball to bring the leg in towards us. Take a moment to breathe, lengthening both legs. Let's switch legs. So the ball comes underneath the left knee, stretch the right leg out, arms by the sides and circling the leg in the hip socket, connecting to the center. Breath flows in and out. And let's change the direction of the circle, these sort of knee stirs. And reach the left leg up, roll the ball up wherever feels best for you. And then use that to bring the left knee in the left leg in as you stretch the right leg out. So now we're going to put the left foot on the ball, stretch the left leg out, reach the right leg up. We're going to do the leg circle. So cross over and circle as if you're drawing on the ceiling with your toes. A nice, big, perfect circle. Really using your center for stability. And let's change the direction of the circle. Open and circle. And round. And again, feeling the motion of the leg rotating in the hip socket. And then coming back, switching legs, place the ball underneath the right foot, reach the right leg out, left leg up, cross and circle. Circle. Keep the upper body nice and relaxed. Both legs as long as they can be. And let's change the direction of the circle. Keep lengthening that right leg out over the ball. Twice more. And then bring the ball in. We're going to put it in between the knees. Hold on. Lift the head so it's if the forehead wants to get as close to the ball as possible. And rocking up and down the spine a few times. Coming up for rolling like a ball. So we're trying to keep this connection between the ball and our head. And rocking back. Coming up, trying to find balance. Rock. And up, scoop the stomach in, shoulders relaxed. Rock. And up, let's do two more. Rock. And up, try and keep your heels in. I know I'm not doing a great job of it. And so let's roll back down. Have the ball in the hand, squeeze and take the arms back, hovering if you can a little bit off the floor. We'll take single leg stretch here. Squeeze the right knee in, reach the left leg out, and then we're just going to change and change. And each change, thinking of the connection through the center, thinking of the length of the arm and the leg stretches out. Just a few more like this. Breathing in and out. And then bring both knees in. Bring the ball over your shins. Squeeze in to lift the head up. Really squeeze yourself into a tight little ball. for double leg stretch. Stretch the arms and legs out and then squeeze it in. Reach, inhale, exhale. Stretch it out, bring it in. Another 3 and 2, last one. Stretch it out, bring it in and rock up to a sitting position. Spine stretch. So have the legs more or less the width of your mat, if your mat's like mine. Inhale, lengthen the top of the head up. As you exhale, walk the ball forward. Let your head relax over. And think of the navel drawing back as if someone's pulling us by the belt line. Let's take little pulses here. Pulse. And rolling up, vertebra by vertebra to a long spine. Again, walking forwards. As if there's a elastic band attached between the string and the navel, and the ball wants to reach forwards and navel wants to reach back, pulling on that elastic. And coming back. Let's do the spine stretch one more time. Walking the hands forwards, drawing the navel back, increasing that space in between the ball and the navel. Relaxing the shoulders. Just really seeing how you can activate the center in this position. Coming up. And we're going to do the open leg rocker with the ball in between the ankles. So it's not a very open leg rocker. Open the chest. And then rolling back, squeeze. Coming up, trying to find the balance. And again, rounding, rocking back. Coming up, squeeze, balance. Rock. And up. Legs as long as you'd like them to be. And one more time. Find the balance, squeeze the ball. And the legs might be slightly bent if that feels better for you. And opening up the legs, maybe a little bit wider than they were before for the saw. So, right hand on the ball. Left arm reaches out. I'm going to rotate and reach forward and pulse and pulse. Pulse, reach everything out. Again, drawing the navel back. Coming back, changing to the other side. And pulse. And pulse, drawing the navel back. And up. Again, pulse, reaching the arms out long away from each other. Coming up, and again, pulse. Let's make it a little faster, a little bit more playful, just one time. And in, and down, and up, down, up, and down. One last time, up either side. Down, up, down, and up. Coming back to lying down. And again, let's start off with the ball underneath the sacrum. We're going to build up the corkscrew. So let's just start off with that movement of the hips up and down. APT, PPT, anterior pelvic tilt, posterior pelvic tilt. Should feel like just a nice massage for the lower back. Let's take it into the circles of pelvic bowl. So this is a movement of the hips that we're going to look for in the corkscrew. See if you can feel how all the stomach muscles are involved. And let's circle in the other direction. So again, this should feel like a nice massage for your back. Then bring the knees towards you. Do another corkscrew preparation with the knees bent. So it won't necessarily be a very big movement because we're pretty unstable here. See how big a circle you can make. And I'm really using my hands for support here. And let's circle the knees in the opposite direction. And then we're going to take the ball out, place it in between the ankles, reach the legs up, and take both legs over to the right. The left hip comes off. Squeeze into the ball and reach the legs back. And then over to the left until the right hip comes off. Squeeze and back. Let's do that one more time, either side. Reaching away, squeezing, using your obliques to bring you back. And then other way and back. Let's start the corkscrew pretty small with the hands pressing into the sides of the mat. Bring the legs towards you, over to the right, down and sweep to the left. And then if it feels right for you, you can keep going and make the circles bigger and bigger until perhaps you come to the full expression of the corkscrew. Or you can keep it pretty small if that feels better for your body. Let's go in the other direction, over to the left, down, right, and towards the chest. And perhaps gradually increasing and making the corkscrew as big as feels right for you. Just do 2 more times as any way feels right for you to do it. And we're going to flip over to lying on our stomachs. Take the ball in the hands. Let's have the hands on the ball, forehead down. Stretch the ball out so your shoulders will come up towards your ears. And then slide the shoulders down. Start lifting up the head and the chest. The gaze goes forwards. Lift up as far as your back likes. And as we come back down, think of lengthening the legs and lifting them up off the floor. And again, as legs go down, going to open the chest, coming up. And as the head goes down, stretch the arms forwards, lengthen the legs and lift them up. And we'll keep going with that. So you might choose to keep it pretty small. Or if your back likes this and you want to take it into the full swan dive, go through, rock. And then let's come back onto our knees for a quick rest position. Hands on the ball, relax your forehead into the mat. And for single leg kick, we're going to place the ball somewhere on the chest that feels comfortable. So again, you might have to adjust so that it feels right for you. Press the forearms down, open the chest, open the shoulders, gaze up. Let's just do that again to make sure we're in the right place. Relax everything down. And then pressing the forearms down as you open the chest. And from here, we're going to continue to the single leg kick. Reach the leg up, flex a foot, and we're going to kick our bottom 1, 2, 3 times. Stretch the leg out, press down, open the chest even more, and down. And then the other leg, kick, 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 stretch, stretch, stretch. Kick, 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 stretch it out, open the chest, and kick, 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 reach, reach, reach. One more either side. Kick, kick, kick. Lengthen legs, press the arms down. Last one. Kick, kick, kick. Reach it away. And spend another moment in this Sphinx pose before we take the ball into our hands behind the back for the double leg kick. So let's just stay here for a moment. Let's take 3 kicks. Kick, kick, kick. Reach the arms all the way back. Let's go one time in the other direction, just like that. Kick, kick, kick. Slide the arms down. And then we're going to place the ball in between the ankles. Clasp the hands behind the head, elbows towards the floor. Stay here for a moment. Squeeze the legs in toward you. And then reaching up, 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 up. Open the chest, turn the head and kick, kick, kick. Reach, reach, reach. Turn the head, kick, kick, kick. Stretch the legs out. Open the chest and kick, kick, kick. Reach it out. One last time. Kick, kick, kick. Stretch it out. Stay for a moment. Then coming back to that rest position. This time the ball is going to be underneath our hips. So for me that feels really comfortable to be in the rest position. Really feel that opening and relaxing the back. Let's come to sitting. We're going to keep the ball in between the ankles for neck pull. So squeeze your inside thighs together. Hands behind the head to lengthen up. Let's come forwards on a long diagonal. And from here, we're going to round back halfway, drawing the stomach in. Again, thinking of squeezing the legs together and then dive forwards. So the forehead is towards the knees, lengthening up on a long diagonal, reaching up and with a long spine going back. Coming forwards really long, head towards the knees, rounding back halfway, drawing the navel in, squeeze it in, and round, lengthen, coming back. Next time, if you'd like, we can go all the way. Otherwise, keep it halfway. Rolling vertebra by vertebra, all the way down. Squeeze, 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 coming up, rounding, and lengthening, reaching back. Let's do it again. Forwards, round with control, going down as far as you feel is right for you. And squeeze, coming up. Lengthen and open. We're going to do one last time. Lengthen. And rolling down vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. And this time we're going to stay lying on our backs. Take the ball. And again, we're going to place it underneath the sacrum and find a place that feels comfortable for you. Hands down onto the mat. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And we'll start off just with a toe touch. So as you draw the stomach in, dip the toes of one foot down and then change and change. And the legs are very free and easy. And it's a center that we want to do most of the work. And then we're going to take that into the scissors. Reach one leg down as the other leg reaches away and back. Scissoring the legs. Again, feeling that it's the center that's doing the work. The arms are supporting a little bit, and the legs are just getting longer and longer. We'll go into the bicycle. One leg reaches forwards as the other one reaches up. And let's go in the opposite direction, bicycling the other way. And then from here, we're going to place the right foot on the floor. Stretch the left leg up. for shoulder bridge. Reach the toes down. You might even be able to touch the floor, and then flex, kick up, lengthen down, kick up. So this is quite a comfortable way of doing the shoulder bridge. The back is really supported and the leg gets to lengthen more than it might usually be able to do. Let's do one more just like that. And switching legs. Place that foot on the floor. Reach the right leg up and then lengthening it away as you draw the stomach in. Flex and kick. Lengthen down, kick up. So you still have to work on maintaining the stability of the pelvis. And work on connecting to the center. Let's do two more just like that. And relax. Let's take a moment to breathe. And then lifting the hips up, take the ball out. Rolling up to sitting. And we'll take spine twists. So take the ball into the right hand. Let's open and twist to the right. Come back, squeeze the hands into the ball. And then to the left. And squeeze, really connect to the midline. Again, right arm opens to the right. Squeeze it in. Left and up. And now let's take both arms up. Shoulders down away from the ears. And up to the ceiling before we open the hand back. Reach up to the ceiling, lengthen even more, and then twist. Bringing it up, lengthen. Twist to the right, up and over. And up, reach, twist to the left. And up, let's just do one last time, either side. And let's give ourselves a stretch over. Placing the ball in between the ankles for jackknife. So coming to the back. Make sure the ball is properly placed. And taking the legs over, reach the legs up. Squeeze the inside thighs, rolling down vertebra by vertebra. So the ball makes it a little bit more challenging. Up and over. Lift the toes up, press the hands down, rolling vertebra by vertebra, and down as far as you'd like. Up, and rolling down. Let's do two more. Up, and rolling down. Last time, if you can stay for a moment. Breathe. And slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra with control. Let's come onto the side kick. So we'll place the ball underneath the waist. I'm going to start off by keeping this knee bent. Stretch the other leg out. Place a hand behind the head, lift the leg up, flex, kick it forwards, point, lengthening it back, kick forwards, lengthen back. You can place your other hand behind your head. I'm keeping this underneath the knee bent, but feel free to straighten it if you want a little bit more challenge. Kick forwards, lengthen back. The ball really helps remind me to keep lengthening that underneath side. Kick, reach it back, forward, sweep the leg back as far as possible. Twice more, kick, stretch it back, 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 back. Last time, kick, and take it back and stay for a moment, opening the chest, opening the elbows, lengthening the leg. And we're going to do that on the other side. Place the ball underneath the waist, hand behind the head. Start off nice and simple, bringing that leg forward and then sweeping it back, 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 back. So this front hand is giving us a bit of support. You might choose to keep it there or place both hands behind the head. You might choose to straighten the underneath leg. And whichever position you've chosen, we're going to kick forwards, lengthen back. Kick forwards, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen back. Kick, stretch it back. Twice more, kick. And back, last one, kick. Take it back and stay opening, lengthening. And from here we're going to prepare for teaser. I'll start off simply. Lift the legs up. We're going to keep the knees bent and place the ball in between the knees. So let's roll all the way back. Come up, take the ball in the hands and roll back. Coming up, place the ball in between the ankles and stretch up, or keep the knees bent if you'd prefer. Rolling down, coming up, take the ball into your hands. So just playing with transferring the ball from the arms to the legs. And one more time, just stay, 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 stay. And then we're going to take the ball and place it somewhere on the lower back for hip twist. Take the arms back, reach the legs. We're going to take them over to one side, circling them back, and then over to the other side, circle. So this is probably the hardest exercise for me. The ball gives a little bit of support, but it's still a really challenging exercise. So let's just do one more. Either side. This one never gets easier. And rolling over onto the stomach for swimming. Right hand on the ball. Reach it out. Left hand on the floor. Slide the ball forward so the shoulder will come up a little bit. And then slide it back down. Press down with the right hand. Lift the chest, lift the left leg. And down. And do that a few more times, reaching the leg really long before it lifts up. And let's do one more on this side. So reach the leg away, lift it up, stay for a moment. And let's do it to the other side. Left hand on the ball, right hand long. To start off, just reach it out so the shoulder can come up a little bit. And then glide the shoulder down, lift up the head, push down with the left hand, lift the right leg up. And down. Lengthen, lift. And down. Let's do twice more on this side. One more time, so stay and really lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Press down with the hands to lift the chest. And coming up. I'm going to take the ball back. And we're going to start with the flutter kicks of the legs. Bring the ball forwards, change hands. And taking it back around. And then change each time the circle. And that's a little bit of coordination as well. Flutter kick the legs, and the ball goes forward and back, forward and back. Let's do twice more. Forward, back, last one, forward, back, and relax. And let's bring the ball in between the knees, so it's not actually touching the floor. Tuck the toes. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift the stomach, lift the knees, hover them a little bit off the mat, squeeze, draw the stomach in, relax down. Let's do it again. Press down, squeeze, 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 down. And let's just take a moment with the rest position before we go into the front support. So coming back up, this time we're going to stretch the legs, and you might just want to stay here in this position or join me in lifting one leg up and then just rocking forwards and back a few times. If you need to rest, and if not, let's go straight onto the other leg, reaching one leg up and away, just rocking forwards and back. And coming back, we'll prepare the leg pull back. So let's have the ball in between the knees again, hands behind you, pressing down, bring the knees forwards, open the chest. So you might either gaze forwards, or if it feels okay for your neck, press down even more, open your chest, looking up, keeping the neck long, squeeze into the ball. And coming back around the back. Let's do it one more time, just like that. Squeeze the ball as you open the chest, lengthening the spine. Coming forwards. We're going to have one leg on the ball, the other leg on the floor. Press the arms down, and again lift up. See where it feels best for you to have the gaze, either forwards, or I like looking up towards the ceiling. And one more time to this leg, open. And then switching legs. Press down, lengthen both legs, open the chest. And down. One more time. So it's a slightly easier way of doing the leg pull back. Okay, side kick kneeling. So let's come onto our knees. Stretch the right leg out, ball in the right hand. Place the left hand on the mat and reach the right arm as far out away from the right leg. And then lift up the leg, bring the ball to meet it, press it into the leg and reach it out. Lift, press, lengthen away. Keep pushing that left hand into the floor and lifting the left waist. Twice more. Stretch. Last one. I'm going to hook that ball, the knee behind the ball, hand behind the head. Bring the knee forwards, taking it back, opening the chest forwards. Side kick kneeling with the knee bent. Let's take it into little circles, circling in one direction and circling in the other direction. Coming back up and switching sides. So left leg long, left hand holds the ball, right hand presses down, stretch it away. And then we're going to lift the leg and bring the ball, squeeze and stretch and squeeze. lengthen. Another 3, press, reach, 2, stretch, one more time just like that, and then bring the ball behind the knee, hook it in, hand behind the head, take the leg back, and forwards, side kick kneeling with a bent knee. Keep this underneath waist as lifted as possible. And then we'll continue by circling the leg in the hip socket, so the whole body is working here. Let's go in the other direction. And bringing that down. For side bend, I'm gonna bring the ball in between the legs, flex the feet, press a hand down and lift up. Squeezing gently into the ball as we bring the hips down, looking towards that hand. And again, lift it up and down. Just going to take one more. Up, up, up. And slowly with control, coming down. Let's take it to the other side. So ball is in between the legs, flex the feet, press that hand down as we lift up and bringing the hips almost towards the floor as we bring the fingers down. Push it down, lengthen, stay for a moment. And down. One more time, stay there, lengthen. And with control, coming all the way down. Keep the legs crossed. Have the ball over the legs. And we're just going to take some little pulses here. Pulse, pulse. From here, we're going to go into the boomerang. Legs back, open, close. Come up to teaser. Bring the legs down. And take some little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And again, rolling back, taking the arms back. Open, close, cross the legs over. And this time we're going to take the ball behind the back, bring it into the left hand, and bringing it over. Rolling back. Open, close. Teaser. Legs down, circle the ball back, change hands. Forwards, and little bounce. And again, rolling back. Open, close. Teaser. Legs down, sweep the arms back. And over. One more time. Up, open, close. Control up, teaser. Legs go down. Sweep the arms back. Dive forwards. One last time. Stretching over. With the seal, we're going to have the ball in between the feet. Slide the hands through, grab onto the ankles, and little pulses on the ball. Squish, 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 rolling back. And coming up. Yeah, the ball needs to be in a better position. And again, squish, 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 rounding back. Coming up. Squish, squish, squish. Round. And back, 3 more claps. Clap, clap, clap. And round. Coming up, finding the balance, rounding the spine. And for the crab, we're just going to do a stretch, not the whole crab. So have the ball close to your body. Hold on with your fingers, your peace fingers to your big toes. Opening the shoulders, relaxing the head. I'm just going to breathe. Body should feel nice and warm and really melt into that stretch. Let's just change the cross of the leg. Holding on to the big toes with your peace fingers, lengthening forwards, just allowing the body to relax down towards the ball. And coming to lying on our backs, again we'll place the ball underneath the sacrum, make sure it's in a comfortable position. And then bring the right knee in towards the chest, stretch it up, and use your hands to pull it in towards you. And if it feels secure enough, lengthen the left leg out. And just lengthening here. Let's switch. Bring the left knee in, hold on and stretch the leg up. Stretch the right leg out. And breathe. Really long legs. We'll take control balance. So keep one leg up towards the ceiling, reach the other leg towards you, and let's give it 2 little pulls in, and then change. Pull, pull. It still takes a little bit of control and balance, but it's a much more user-friendly way of doing the control balance. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Let's do one more either side. Pull, pull. And pull, pull. And then if it feels nice for your back, you can stretch out your legs and stretch out your arms. For me, this feels like a nice stretch. If it doesn't feel good for your back, just take the ball out and rest for a moment on your back. And we have the final exercise, Pilates push-up. So let's come up to standing at the top of the mat. Let's have the ball in between the ankles. Squeeze in, take a breath in, and on the exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest, rolling down vertebra by vertebra. Let's walk forwards to the plank. For the first one, I'm going to bend my knees to the floor, and 3 Pilates push-ups. Bring the elbows back and push. 2 and push. 3. Keep the spine really long. Lift the hips up. And then walk the hands back. Rolling up vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Let's do it again. Head down, rolling down, vertebra by vertebra. Walking forward, maybe 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time I'm going to keep the legs long, bending the elbows and stretch. Bend and stretch. One more time. Bend and stretch. Reaching up, stay for a moment. Lengthen. Walking back. Just take a moment to relax the head, the neck, the muscles of the face. And then rolling down. So curl your tailbone down. Let's take the ball into the hands and place the ball on your chest. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. Exhaling, softening the chest. Roll the ball down a little bit. Inhale, fill your lungs, feel the ball rolling up, massaging your sternum, your breastbone. Exhale, softening the chest down. One more time. Deep breath in. Fill your lungs with new air. And exhale all the air out. I hope you enjoyed doing this class with me in the small ball. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'd love to see you again for some more videos.